Welcome to the Little Red Mitten podcast, where birth order is important, apparently. Welcome. It's been 6 months. Nice to see you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, sorry.
That was a quick 6 months.
Time flies when you're
busy.
Busy. That's the nice way to say it. Time flies when you're busy. Not having fun. Can't say time flies when you're having fun because that's ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I didn't bring you earrings, I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot. They don't care if I'm wearing earrings.
No, they don't. Okay, so we're going to talk about Crawford today.
Knit City?
Oh, yes, that's the right words. Okay, fine. Knit City. And then Crawford next time.
It's been a busy 6 months.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Do you say that? Happy Valentine's Day. That should come first. Hope you had a good Chinese New Year. Easter. The equinox was good to you. We're almost at summer solstice. So, welcome.
Welcome.
Happy birthday to everybody who had a birthday in the last 6 months. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. We're both a year older since the last time you saw me, anyway. Jillian recorded with
I don't know
Angie and Tara.
I don't know when that was, though. I think that was probably still before.
Maybe. I'm not sure. We'd have to look. Yeah, so it has been a busy time. We are now 2 shows into yarn show season. So we thought it was time to record and show some of the stuff we've been doing over the last little while. I brought stuff, right? Yeah, okay. So,
do you want to start with Knit City or do you want to start with projects?
Yeah, we can start with Knit City.
Okay.
So, as many of you know, Knit City came to Toronto for the first time over the May long weekend, and Leona's Roxy was there vending. So we were there for the weekend. It was a great show. Traffic was insane. I think there were 3 Blue Jays games while we were there. And it was crazy, but it was a great show. It was nice to see so many knitters out. If you came out, thanks for coming out. If you came out on Saturday, I'm sorry it was so hot, but
yeah.
They worked on correcting it, and the air conditioning started to pick up, but it was, I don't think they were expecting it to be that hot. There's no way they were expecting it to be that hot. Yeah. So I picked up some things there. What else do we want to talk about there? We didn't get a chance to participate in any of the events, the knit nights and the games nights and stuff. I just didn't buy tickets, didn't know if I'd have the energy to go out to those, so we didn't end up doing any of those. I heard they were fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what you have to.
I know I didn't really walk up and down the booths. Like I kind of like zigzagged around. Like I didn't we'd have little bits of time where we could go out, right? And so I kind of just like went towards a booth that I kind of wanted to go see. And so I kind of like tried to find it and then would go back. So I feel like I missed a lot of things. But we don't have a ton of time to do it, right?
Yeah.
So
I missed a lot of things. Every time I go out, I'll get to one booth and then talk to somebody for a while and then feel guilty that I left for so long and head back to the booth. Yeah. So it'd always be like a path. Yeah. It hit somebody and then trying to head straight back. So I think there was whole aisles I missed that I didn't really get a chance to look at what people had brought and what they were there with. I did get a few things on Sunday. I picked up a couple things. The shows are always a little quieter. If it's a 2-day show, it's definitely quieter on the second day. If it's a 1-day show, the last couple hours. So that's usually when we'd get out and wander around. Yeah. So I was able to do that. Oh, I guess I actually got those Saturday.
We walked around at like the end of Saturday, like when it was kind of like almost like the last hour or something like that, the last half hour, we kind of just, both of us went out quickly. I'll
show you why I remember that this was Saturday now. I don't know if you know why. So I was wandering around. I had bought these books. Oh, do you know how to say her name?
I don't.
Shoot.
Arounna?
Yeah. What's the name of her company?
Let's see here.
No, I should have come prepared. She's
Boku,
yeah. Boku. I think it was. She's from the Toronto area. Everybody knows her. She teaches visible mending and different types of embroidery stuff. And
she was teaching at the.
She was teaching at Knit City. No, I didn't say that yet. So I went to her booth. I got my book signed, and I've been wanting to do visible mending and some embroidery stuff for a while. I do collect the books really well. So I've got quite a few of visible mending embroidery books over the last, 5 years. So one day I will start practicing some of these things, but this was exciting to get my hands on. We will be ordering some for in the store as well, but I really like these. So I had these in my hand. Oh, and I got a little pouch from her. Let me put the books down.
Her pouches are so cute.
It's got a little spot for hooks or needles or whatever, and a little zip pouch. So it's got like tissue in there. I haven't started using it yet. And so I got this little pouch from her. So I'm walking around holding these books in my little pouch, and Sasha walks by me and says, "Oh, I see you got some books there, but you don't have mine." And the everything was closed. There was like nobody left.
Yeah, we were just
all the vendors were gone, and Les Garçons were selling her book. So she's like, "Well, come." And we went over, she signed the book for me and sent the boys a text message saying that I owed them money. And so Vincent came in the morning to collect money from me. That's why I remembered it was Saturday night that I bought these things, because he came and got it from me on Sunday. So so I added this lovely book to my collection. Lots of awesome patterns.
I don't see it, but we should have 2 of them in stock somewhere.
We do have them in stock, yeah. So
unless they're sold, but I just shared it last night, so it should be up. They should be somewhere.
You just shared it last night, yeah. Anyway, if not, if they're still available, we'll get some more to be in stock. But so now I've got 3. I picked up 3 books while we were there, and that pouch. And then this, I think, was maybe Sunday.
I think that was
same time. So, oh yeah, it was, because we thought about going back to the hotel and doing some of this. So we did not. No. Like every other embroidery or visible mending thing I have bought in the past, it needs to marinate for a little while. This is a little slow stitch kit from Pearl and Hank. I think this was a kit from a class at her store in Winnipeg? Yeah. I was just going to say Manitoba just to...
I'm pretty sure it's in Winnipeg, but
generalize. But it is so beautiful. It's got all these different threads and needles and some wax and a transfer for a beautiful moth to embroider and learn what's that kind of stitching?
Sashiko
stitching and stuff. So if it's for one of their stitching classes, it's a good one for me to start. So feel free to ask if I've started it, and I will answer honestly. The answer will probably be no, but
that moth is really cute.
It is really cute. I love moths. we've had this conversation. I think moths are pretty. I don't love them. Oh yeah. And some snips. Anyway, it's a great little kit. So I think that was really that's all I picked up. I didn't get any yarn. I also didn't get some stuff I was going to go back to booths and get. There was a t-shirt, there was some stuff, and I just wasn't keeping track of time or what was going on.
Busy. So it's hard to keep track of everything, right? When people in the booth and trying to get back to wherever and getting sidetracked by something else shiny.
Yeah, I see why people get overwhelmed at shows and don't know what to buy because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Do I show my stuff or do we talk about this first?
We can talk about this. Do you have the dates?
Yeah. September.
We picked up a couple things to show you guys because we have a date coming up here
20th.
At the store. We're going to have, I guess all the details really aren't worked out yet, but we're going to have an event with some classes on the weekend of the 20th and 21st.
Of
20th
September.
is Friday.
Yeah.
So of September, sorry. And Julie from Knit It Bliss Stitching is coming and teaching a couple of her classes. So we picked up a couple of of her products that she sells. And so this is an embroidery kit. This one comes with like the hoop and all the pattern and the threads, floss, I guess it is.
We have a couple of her like circle kits.
She does a really good job putting it together. Sorry. As I rip the tissue paper. What's in there?
We have those kits.
Yeah, the little yarn ball kits. She has a little postcard in here that says this kit is made lovingly by hand by me, Julie, and it has some more to say there. Shows a couple more of her kits on the back. But it comes with the floss on a floss organizer. Is that what these are called? Something.
Sure.
Needle threader. A needle threader. Oh, nice. You can see. Can you see the? Might open that. Oh, a needle minder. I don't read what's coming with stuff. That's on the fabric. I got the lavender fabric. Mm-hmm. Oh, so these ones are printed. Yeah. So they're printed right on the fabric so you can embroider over top of them.
Nice.
And I can see the hoop and instructions with the needles poked through the instructions there. So it's everything to make that. She does put 2 different skin tones, a light and a dark, in every pack. So you can make the hand whichever skin tone you would like. But yeah, these are great. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's the threader that was in that envelope.
So
that is so pretty. Oh, and here's the needle minder. It's a little
yarn basket or something?
Yeah. Needles and a sheep. It's really cute. So just that. So Julie's coming in September 20th and 21st. And we'll be teaching embroidering on your knits, and photography.
I think we're doing that one, yeah.
I think so.
How to photograph your knits.
How to photograph your knits. Both, I think both off of you and on you. I think she does both, yeah. I think she does some flat lay stuff and also how to pose yourself using like probably a tripod or propping up your phone. It's with your phone, it's not.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun. I'm excited about that class especially.
Yeah.
And embroidery because I keep saying I'm going to do it. So maybe taking the class would actually, I'd at least do whatever we're doing in the class.
Well, we did buy these.
We did buy these
so that we could maybe start them. I don't know.
Yes. At least be able to show you some stuff, but I think we should start them. So this one's gorgeous. So these are transfers. Julie sells these transfers that are water soluble. So you can transfer it onto your, you put it onto your knits and you embroider over it so you can follow the template. And then it washes away. So if you are new to embroidering or you aren't good at freestyling a flower and stuff, this is exactly what I would need.
Yeah, it comes with like 2, which is really cool. Like it's a full sheet of...
So you can put that on each shoulder. That's what she's showing it on there. But if you could cut apart each flower and have them cascading down somewhere.
There was like one of the samples in her booth. I was like, oh, I really like that one. She had just taken, I think, her other little pack that we had in the store and just cut them and put them into like a different shape, right? Like into like a bouquet shape or whatever. So yeah, you can kind of cut them out and put them however you want on the sweater. I think I'm just going to put one grouping on one of my dark sweaters.
Mm-hmm. And if you like this one, like, so show the shoulder there. Like, I was just thinking, as somebody who has big arms, if this doesn't suit the size of your shoulder, that's all you would need to do is just kind of cut them apart and add the little bit of space you might need to fill it in. But I think this would be fine. It's such a big print anyway, but you can make it
cut it out,
fit your shoulder cap better. Anyway, I really like this one. I think it's fun. Yeah. And then she had this, which I think this was the first time I saw this in person. I don't think she had these at the shows in the fall.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So this was, it says Yarnivore, and it's embroidered onto a sweatshirt. I'm pretty sure her sweatshirt, she said, was just like an Old Navy sweatshirt. And then it's got a yarn ball there. So that's what's in this package, is the word. So you can go over top of the word Yarnivore. And these don't come with threads, so you can choose your own color scheme and threads. But I thought this one was fun. If you don't want to embroider on your knits, or you're nervous to embroider on your knits first, you could try on just a sweatshirt. Easier to just kind of pull out and not damage. Yeah. But I thought that was fun. And what a fun way to personalize a yarn sweater. So
it's got 2 sizes in there too, which is nice. Oh, maybe not. No. We're just printing the backs.
Yeah. So that's the transfer. And instructions. She showed, when we were talking to Julie, she did the satin stitch on the ball and filled it in, but she thought it would be really nice to just do, like, outline the lines on the ball. And I said you could put a little piece of fabric behind it and applique it on, and then you could see the colors of a fun fabric and just embroider over top of that. Be a fun way to add a little bit more color and depth to it. So lots of options. Anyway, we're looking forward to that class.
Yes. Once we have more details, it'll come out in a newsletter.
All right.
Hopefully soon. I bought mostly bags while we were there, because I don't really need any more yarn.
That was a spot I was going to go back and buy a bag from, and I forgot to. Is that yarn in there? She did say, to be fair, she said mostly bags, I guess.
I did. Oh, there's my tattoos.
Oh yeah, one of this is mine.
Is it? Yes, it is. I was thinking about it last night. That Paradise Island.
Yeah, she had lovely bags.
She's always, I've seen them a couple times, and it's like, so I picked up this one. I figured this one will go by I haven't used it because I've been waiting for us to do a podcast. My idea was to just stick it beside my couch so I can just have all my stuff in there instead of all over my table beside my couch to keep things corralled. I did buy this little mini set, which just happens to match the bag. It
is from Botanical.
Botanical yarn, yeah. I just really liked those colors, so it'll probably just sit in my stash like all the other yarn that I buy.
Her booth was the one at the entrance, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her booth was awesome. It was like...
Yeah, she had... Was it like...
it was like stream... I don't know
sparkly streamers or something.
Streamers, like, going down the wall, and it was all like a baby color, like, not baby, like candy. Like,
well, it was like soft colors like this. Like,
it was almost... Because it was sparkly, it was like... It was pink.
Like bubblegummy.
It was bubblegummy. It was...
Sparkly. It was really nice. She had a really pretty booth.
She came from the UK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really nice.
I got a couple pins from Dragon Strings. And what yours is. And then earrings.
On my...
So Jenna Yarn was across from the Leo and Roxy booth. And so I bought black ones to start. They're little like mini skeins. And then I bought these two so that I could wear the mix match. A mohair one and a other one together. I'll get some. I was gonna put them on this morning. I completely forgot about them. Little tattoos from Knit City. I'm gonna go back in there when I can't find them.
Jillian, since we recorded last, how many tattoos have you gotten?
6. Yeah.
Wow.
More than I had already. Nope, I think I have 12.
So you just doubled it?
Yeah.
I too have had 6 tattoos since we recorded last, but I did it in one session. So, unlike you, it's not exactly...
I did mine in 3 sessions? 4 sessions.
That's a lot. You want to show some of them?
This is one of them. This is one of them. So, if you were at Knit City... I was crocheting hearts and handing them out to people, so I had this tattooed on me permanently.
It is an actual pattern, an actual crochet pattern that you could... So if you can read the symbols, you can follow it, and...
Yeah, so that I can... I have a thing for hearts, so I was like, oh, and I've been crocheting more lately. And I started crocheting when I first learned how to do... It was crochet that I started with. So I played with a couple different heart patterns and decided on this one. And once I'm like, oh yeah, what does it start with? Oh yeah, it's this. And then I can go from there. So I really like that one. I don't know if you can see this one or not.
A little bit. Maybe you have a better picture of it.
I might. Yeah, I can send one to Katrina when she does it. And then I got my shoulders done and I got my toes done. So I'm tattooed head to toe now.
She's not crazy.
Oh, and I have... Oh, how can I show you? I'll have to put a picture on it. My duck.
Yeah, I'll put up a picture.
He's on my knee, so it's just awkward to show you.
I still have more surface coverage than you, but you are now, I think, more tattooed than me.
Yeah,
because you're head to toe.
Head to toe.
And you went for bold spots like your head.
Yeah, but you can barely even see it.
Doesn't matter. You still got your head tattooed.
And no, it didn't. It surprisingly didn't hurt. Okay, I did use numbing cream. So
I've heard the head isn't that bad.
I was really worried that it was going to really hurt. I still did it.
No, I've heard
but it was actually fine. She did a really good job of like holding pressure on it and doing whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like there's only a couple spots probably closer to my ear, I think, that it kind of hurt or something.
That makes sense.
But it wasn't too bad. So I would get another head tattoo if that was a thing. Not going to. I don't need to do it, but you know.
If that was a thing.
It didn't hurt as much as I was really worried it was going to, so which didn't stop me from getting one. So anyway,
so
I'm not done.
You're not done.
I bought one more thing.
Okay.
For
then we'll come back to my tattoos.
Well, yeah, okay. I bought a big Blue Mama bag, which I've used every day.
She bought this at Knit City.
Yes, I have used it every day since we came back. I really like it. The big blue mama bags are nice.
They are nice.
Okay. Your tattoos. How many have you gotten?
I went once and I got 6.
Yeah.
Remember? So I got my cousin's, I don't know how to do this. It's going to be upside down and backwards.
We'll take some pictures. That's better.
My cousin's writing, not the shoe. The shoe I got last summer and the snail I got last summer. But these is my cousin's handwriting. It says Love JJ. So I got that tattooed on me. And then I got, we're going to have to get photos. Like that's one. That's one. I got little tiny hearts that look like my moles. They're little mole hearts. And I got 5 of them. So I got 6 tattoos in one day.
So I got 6 tattoos in 3 months.
That's a lot.
Well, Natalia, it was so easy.
Yes. Okay. So, Angie, you guys all know Angie. Well, if you're new here, Angie works here at the store, is our friend, and works here at the store with us. Her oldest is now officially a tattoo artist. I don't know if we've ever mentioned on here that she was apprenticing. I don't know why we might have. We talk about what people are doing around here, and Natalia worked for Leo and Roxy.
Yeah.
So she's been apprenticing to be a tattoo artist, and she's officially doing tattoos and is a tattoo artist now. So
I offered up my space so she could tattoo me.
Angie has so many more tattoos than she had. She only had a few.
She's like 3. Like she has her leg, like a couple, like her whole back of her leg, and another one.
Yeah. So, Angie only had like her one here and her one on her wrist, really, right? And the one on her back from before. But so now Natalia's practicing on her parents and she's got clients, and she's done her aunts and her cousins, and she's doing a really good job. She's great. She has a great teachers, great mentors. So, and she's an amazing artist. So, so we are getting tattooed more.
I like it.
Yeah, you're not going to see a head tattoo on me, but
it doesn't hurt.
It is not about pain. It's about having a tattoo on my head.
I like it.
Okay, where are we at?
I showed my stuff. All right, let's show what we've been working on.
Okay, me, you. Doesn't matter. Because it's been 6 months since we recorded, I've actually worked on things.
I only brought stuff from them recently. I don't even know what I've been. I'd have to go back and see when we last recorded and what I've finished.
Yeah, you'll have to bring stuff next time.
I have my most recent things because.
Jillian's posted this on Mitten's Instagram, maybe. Mm-hmm. And I have to start pulling it back out again. So I started making. Oh, I should look at the name of the shop. These things do not stay in my head. Artists by Natasha Hornby and Natasha.
I think it's Natasha.
It's Natasha. Artists by Natasha Hornby. That's not a great picture, a wrinkly one, but maybe we can put one up. I started this.
Probably we'd have to look at the Instagram post if we give you a good idea of when it was started.
Yeah, and back in March anyway, I think. And we were joking because I have not been finishing or even knitting. And I'm like, how far will I get until I hand it off? And you guys gave me like this much. And so I literally did this
like the first
week or so. Yeah, like I got through to here and then
when was the last time you touched it?
Well, when I went to the Airbnb with Sarah,
okay,
I brought this as my project, and then it got packed up to come home, and I promptly forgot it existed, and it was just in its bag and totally forgot it. Like I worked on this straight for a couple weeks and then forgot it even existed. I opened this project by going, I wonder what's in here. I'm like, oh yeah. So that's an insight into what my brain has been like, and
what are the other colors?
Forgetting everything.
Do you have them in there or not?
I'm only doing 3. So this pattern calls for 5 colors, and we were looking at some of the ones on Ravelry, and there were some that just did 3. So I am doing 3 with this one. I'm using Estelle
Eco Tweed DK.
Eco Tweed DK in 3 colors.
Looks lovely.
So I should start working on it again. But I actually made progress on it, so that was fun. We'll see. It might get handed off. This one should be a store sample, so it should get done in a somewhat timely fashion. So we'll see if I don't show interest in pulling it out again.
We should get you some clear project bags so you can see what things are, so they don't hide.
But then there'll be visual clutter, and I'll just get overwhelmed by everything.
That's true.
There's enough.
Maybe have one bag that's like that, so there's
that's
one
supposed
project
to be. The one I'm supposed to be working on.
That you can see, and oh yeah, that one. I don't know.
Should I show my other one?
Sure.
Okay. So,
do you want to go? What?
Maybe upstairs. I had another project that I didn't show you.
Oh. What? That you didn't show me? That I don't know about?
Well, you can see it next time.
You're going to make me wait?
Yeah.
That's mean.
Oh, well. You'll get over it.
Not cool.
I have a sock. This one's coming along quickly.
You don't have a sock.
I do too.
It's not finished.
It can be toeless. There's fingerless gloves. There can be toeless socks. It has a heel.
It is coming really fast.
Yeah. It's only been like a week and a half.
Yeah, so you started it like the week of the show or something like that, didn't you? Or just before the week?
Yeah, I started on like the Sunday. Yeah, I started it when we went to art in the park in the car. Yeah. So that's part of the reason it went as fast. A week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, we went to art in the park in Windsor, and Jillian drove. So I cast this on, and I got. Did I start this on the way home? I think I might have.
Yeah. Started
into the color work, and then I worked on it a little bit, and then I brought it with me when we went to Kawartha, to the show in Kawartha, and knit a little bit even in the evening after setup, and I knit a little bit
at the show.
At the show, I was into this ribbing part, so I could do that because I didn't have to have 3 balls attached, and so I did that at the show, which has been a while since I've pulled out knitting and done it while talking to people and stuff. Mm-hmm. That was nice. And then you drove part of the way home too, so then I worked on. I think I was working on the heel maybe.
I think you finished the heel. I don't know when you started the heel. Did you? Anyway.
I think I did it in that car.
Yeah.
So it's a 3.5 hour drive to Kawartha. So I drove there, and Jillian drove half of the way back. So anyway, this is a new pattern that will be being released soon. It's by our one and only Pam Graham. And Jillian just has to tech edit it, and it will be
did nothing on
out
Monday. So
we will show you more. We are going to record again next week, and we have lots of finished samples and stuff, new samples to show, so we can show Pam's completed sock and give you more information on the pattern. But it's got 3 colors.
It's really pretty. I'll try and
in
take a picture
Leo
of
and
that
Roxy
one
Natural Sock, Pink Flamenco, King's Treasure, and the Aqua Miss Barbie Girl. So those are my 2 projects. And that's really it for the last I don't think I've finished anything in the last 6 months.
I have no idea. Like, I can't even tell you what I've done other than, like, this stuff right now. So
You did a bunch of little things, and you were hiding things from me. Like, you were doing things because you were producing some stuff in the idea that we might record, and you could just show me on here. But I don't remember either. But let's see what you got.
we'll find. We'll figure out. We'll go through and see when the last time was that we recorded, and then, like, find any of our old whips and stuff like that we can do. Maybe I'll just do some photos of them, like a whip parade or something of a couple things if we have anything. Yeah. So the biggest thing that I've been working on, Angie and I really liked, we saw some granny square bags, like big chunky bags on Instagram. And so we were like, let's do that. So we picked colors of suds and we made giant bags with suds. So this is 5 granny squares.
Yes.
Sewn together. So the bottom is square.
So it's a cube.
Basically.
A cube without its top. Yeah.
We did have leather straps made. I don't think Angie's picked them up.
It looks like it would fit any of the IKEA things that go into the calyx, like, perfectly.
Oh. Yeah, because this is, I don't know. These are 11 inches. 13 inches. We should see that. We should see. Well, because okay. So we made them as bags. I think if I did them again, I'd already sewn my bottom on. I would make this more of a rectangular one so it wasn't so boxy down here. Anyway, I really loved making this. It was a lot of fun and it was a fairly quick, like, granny squares worsted weight. I'd have to look in my bag. I think I used 5.5. And then Angie did hers.
You used one of each color except for the black? Or is that what you mean? 5.5 balls of suds?
No, my hook suds.
Oh, sorry.
The suds I used, because I did black for every other one, and then the yellow is in there twice. I think I used 2 balls of the yellow and 1 ball of everything else. And then the black, I used almost 400 grams. Because it was in everything, and then seaming, and then this. Yeah. So we did have Brian make us some leather straps. We each have to go pick them up so that we can put them. And then the idea was to line it. My bag will probably never get lined.
You need to line it.
But I really do want to use it. I really like it. I think it's just going to be super fun. So this is the idea. This is what started our Crochet-Along, our bag Crochet-Along for July, was this.
Why don't you tell them about the bag Crochet-Along that you just hinted at that they have no idea what you're talking about?
They do, because it was in the newsletter. So
it's not the same as the podcast.
People who have got the newsletter we haven't talked too much about it, but so this summer's July will be crochet month, I guess. And we're going to have a knit along for a bag, so you can crochet. It'll be a crochet along for a bag, so you can crochet any bag. There's lots on Ravelry. I think I started a Ravelry favorites, but there's so many options out there, so you can do whatever kind of bag you want. This one, I don't have, Angie and I didn't use a pattern for it. We just did a granny square for, I think, 13 rows using worsted weight, and then just seamed them together. We each used different seaming methods. I don't think I saw a pattern for it when I looked quickly, but it's pretty straightforward. But there's lots of different ones. So check the newsletter for more details about that. I should probably do a post on Instagram about it too. With more details, but basically find a crochet pattern for a bag and join us. We'll just see if we can do a couple virtual nights or nights in the store or something like that for it, but we haven't set those dates yet. So it's tricky because Angie and I we're off for a week from the store, and then Angie's off and I'm off a week in that month. So we just have to look at dates between us.
So the store is closed for the first week of July. Yes. Canada Day. I don't know what the date is.
Canada Day, I think, is like the Monday.
Yeah.
So basically that full week, and we come back on the 10th.
Yeah.
Regular store hours again on the 10th. So June 29th
is our last open day.
And then we are open again on the 10th of July. So yeah, looking forward to a Crochet-Along. I have already completed something because I probably won't complete it. Maybe my goal will be to complete the inside of this.
You'll have to work on the lining.
So I really liked making that because its worsted weight, it did go pretty quickly. I don't remember how long it took me, but not too long. Then I made a little pouch out of the DK Rico Rumi stuff, and it has one of those, I don't know, they're called like kiss clips or whatever that you put in. There was no pattern for this. I just kind of crocheted across and did stripes. So I picked colors that were like close to
pretty exact. I had heard you say that you used the Rico Rumi, but it didn't clue into me that that's not the leftovers. I can see the size difference in the yarn now that I'm thinking about it.
The pink is different than the coral, but like
it's pretty close, yeah.
Anyway, so that's no pattern for that. I was just something that I had bought these for some sewing stuff that Tara and I wanted to do. I don't know what it was now. I have no idea. And so I just made a little, it fits a credit card in there. So a little coin purse, whatever, can go in here. That was my second crochet bag.
You need like a carabiner or something to hold it somewhere.
Yeah. If I line it, I'll probably put some like pockets.
Yeah.
Like I want to put some pockets in the lining and stuff like that. So it's got spots because it's such a big bag. It's going to be like, you'll never find anything in it.
Yeah.
And then I made a little, this one's not completely finished. I haven't blocked it yet. This was also done doing the Rico Rumi DK. 4 granny squares. These ones are solid, so there's no holes, so I didn't have to line it. Kind of like a fanny pack. Not sure I love the top of it. Tried to do sort of short row like stuff so that it had some more space in it, but it's cute. Even if it's just a bag that goes in another bag. I might look at seeing how to put, like you said yesterday, like I like just have the back part of it be.
Yeah, if you make it a fanny pack, instead of attaching it here, like attach the strapping, whatever kind of strapping you use, all along here. It would help support it.
Yeah, I might even just put belt loops on it and
just slide it.
And then you can just slide onto a belt, or I have another purse that's like that, so I can just use that one for it, or I can just get some webbing and do it. But
yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Like you've done this dense enough, and whatever you're gonna hold in here.
Yeah, like it's not super sturdy. It's DK weight, but it's solid. So
yeah, for what you would hold in a fanny pack, it's not like you're putting heavy things in there.
Yeah,
you're gonna put like a card wallet or something like that in there. And change can't fall out. It's tight enough for that. You just don't want to put knitting needles or crochet hooks in there. No, they'll pop out.
They'll definitely pop out. But it was fun. I don't think I'll take it apart because I think what I do is just make another one.
It's cute.
The
colors are great.
That is what I did. Definitely on a crochet hook or crochet pick.
That's awesome.
Not
crochet hook.
I'm definitely hooked right now, and I don't know when the last time I touched knitting needles.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's it. Well, you've got a finished object.
What do you mean?
To show.
This?
Yeah.
Well, I can show this. This is a new sample for Leo and Roxy. It is massive.
Awesome.
Also, guess what? Crocheted.
Is there a right side, wrong side?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
This is the flat iron shawl by TL Yarn Crafts. But, okay, so I am almost 6 feet. And when I wrap it around me, like with this part, the ends almost touch the ground.
Like just once? Like
this side and that side, like with the, like...
Show me. When you wrap it around you.
Well, I just put it over my shoulders.
Yeah.
Like this. Like the ends, like, almost touch the ground. They're like, what?
Oh, so yeah.
Like 6 inches off the ground. So even if you just
so
have
it's
it like this.
It's 10 feet long along that long side.
And then I was wearing it when we were at Corth at the show, just tied because it's so long, right?
Yeah.
I just had it tied behind me.
Yeah, that long side is like 10 feet long.
I don't think it's supposed to be quite that long. I was worried. I think some of my other crochet was really tight when I was doing it. So I was worried that it was going to be tight. So I think I went up hook size. It's very drapey.
Does the pattern, is it like saying to do so many rows or is it so many inches?
Inches.
Okay.
Yeah. She says how to do so many inches from here, like from your fading points or whatever.
Yeah.
I think the purple was supposed to be more, but I ran out of purple.
Okay.
And this, I have most of the white, but I didn't want there to be as much white. Mm-hmm. But I think it still matched the pattern. It's like 11 inches before blocking.
Yes.
And then when I blocked it, it was huge.
Yeah.
I like it like that. I think it's nice straight.
I love a big shawl. And yeah.
So that's Leo, Lucky Charms, Charming Purple, and Barbie Girl. So all Leo and Roxy. Mm-hmm. Leo and Roxy sample.
So you'll see this at any shows this year. And it will probably be around the store too.
It was a nice.
Did that fairly quickly too.
Yeah, I don't know if I put a start date on when I started. I thought for a while it was going to take me forever, and then all of a sudden I would get to a point and be like, oh no, I'm okay, and then I would like, oh my gosh, it's taking forever, and like, oh no, I can start the next color. What was I going to say?
Those are so hard too. Where do you see the time? Is that right?
Yeah, that should be right. I don't know what I was going to say about it. Oh, it was an easy crochet because it was you're increasing on one end on both there and back kind of thing, as you go around the corner, and at the other end you're decreasing, and then you don't. So it was didn't have to look at the pattern. You knew you had to go so many inches.
It's pretty beginner friendly.
I'd say so, yeah. It's all single crochets, so if you know how to.
You said it was TL Yarn Crafts.
Yeah.
So Tony's really good at teaching crochet. So.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you know how to increase and decrease and single crochet, you should be fine.
And there's probably, I'm assuming when you go to the pattern, she probably has links to her tutorials that show those things probably.
Maybe I didn't look because I didn't really need
anytime
them,
I've looked at any of her stuff, because she does YouTube videos and stuff. If you guys follow her, she does so many tutorials and lessons and stuff like that most of her patterns direct you to the exact tutorial for whatever is going on in that pattern. Yeah. So if you're new to crochet or want to take it up, her YouTube channel is definitely one to follow. Yeah. She does a lot of Tunisian crochet. She's got at least the one book. We don't have it anymore right now. I think we're out.
No,
But
she has a lot more Tunisian crochet now. She's got, I think, a lot of her older stuff is crochet.
Yeah.
But a lot of her newer stuff, I think, is Tunisian.
Yeah. So she's got a good range, though.
Yeah.
All right. Is that everything?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll record again next week, and then anything we forgot.
Yeah, we definitely have more to show you from Kawartha. Yeah. So we've been to 2 shows. I mentioned that at the beginning. So we showed you what we picked up from Knit City Toronto, and we have some things we picked up mostly for the shop from Kawartha. So we will show those, record that, and show those next week. But yeah, I think that's it for right now.
All right.
Thanks. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye. Can you hear me? All right. Don't do that. Okay. You sure do know how to be annoying.
Yeah. You'd think I was the youngest or something. I think I was supposed to be.
You're the youngest in this building, but I'm the youngest born, so I still win at being more annoying. You're the oldest, so you're annoying because of that. It's a different type of annoying. It's a completely different type of annoying. But you're trying to be youngest annoying here, and that's annoying.
I'm not trying to be youngest annoying. I just am. am annoying. I just am really good at it.
Facts. Are we just going into this? Hi.
Yeah, we like this beginning banter part.
Yeah.
Well, how am I supposed to catch whatever you just did that I